Hey my loves, welcome back for another video. If you're tuning in for the first time, I'm Ashley and today I'm feeling myself. We're going to be installing another lace wig. This one comes courtesy of Divaswigs and literally they have some of the best lace wigs on the market. Get a load of how amazing this hairline looks on this wig. Straight out of the box, I haven't done any customizations. As you guys can see, it comes pre-plucked. The knots are bleached. The lace is actually my complexion, which is so amazing. This is a look at the back side of the hair and how the hair comes. Literally, you don't need any product. You don't need to bleach knots, tint lace. You literally don't need to do anything but cut the lace off. Did I also mention that this one is a full lace wig? So this is what the inside construction of a cap of a full lace will look like. You have all of the lace in the front, all of the lace in the back. You also have lace in the center. I know it looks a little bit different right here, but this is just a different type of lace and it just makes sure that the wig is able to stay intact because the lace is so delicate. Now here I am showing you a great glimpse at what the lace looks like against my complexion. Now you guys can see at every angle there's no craziness. A lot of the times the lace will be thick, it'll be hard, it'll be a greenish tint, a yellowish tint, or even just like a white ashy tint. And that's something you won't have to worry about at all with a wig like this. And as you guys can see, when I put her on, she actually fits amazing. So you definitely can get a glueless fit out of this one. I'm going to go ahead and do literally the only customization I need to do before I cut off the lace, and that is just going in and straightening out the roots. Now I like to do this because I like my wigs to be melted. I like it to look like it's coming out of the scalp, and when the root is a little bit more on the wavy or curly side, it just gives me more thick and bulky, if that makes any sense. So I just like to get all of the hair out of the way, press out the baby hair and the hairline, and that way everything is smooth and sleek, and you guys can see that here. So at this point, we're going to go ahead and cut off the excess lace, and you guys can see how seamless it is. I hate to rant and rave and oversell a product, but this one here, the proof is in the pudding, and it fits my head so amazing. I didn't even have to cut off anything or like excess lace around the ear. You guys know I always have to do that with my wigs, and with this one, I didn't have to at all. Next, I'm going to go ahead and install. Usually I'll use that bedhead one that I always love. It is a glueless hairspray, and today I tried to switch it up for you guys, and I'm going to use a different one. This one I've had for a while and I liked in the few times that I've tried it, but I didn't love it. Now amazingly, I tried it today and I loved it. Like, I felt like the hold ultimately when everything was bonded down was a little bit tighter than my normal one. Again, this is a non-glue adhesive, essentially a holding spray that is going to hold the lace to my head really well. And you guys see my face. I am so amazed and impressed with how amazing this hairline looks. Keep in mind, I did not tweeze out the hairline or anything. I kind of wish that I would have just kept this one with a no baby hair look. You guys know I love my baby hair, but if you're someone who does not like baby hair at all, I would highly recommend this wig, because as you guys can see, all I've done was bond it down. No kind of tricks, no kind of schemes, no finesse needed, and I don't have to do much at all to make it look good. You can literally do like a center part of the baby hair and you're good to go. Quick reminder, always dry the lace with a cool setting. I went ahead and used a hot setting or high heat setting on my blow dryer to go ahead and bond my wig down, and you guys see how it clumped up like that. You do not want that. Every time I do this, especially with specific hairsprays, whenever I blow dry on a hot setting, it's for some reason will just make it like clump up like that. Now it's not a huge issue. I know it looks scary, but by the time I'm finished with this and I do the install, you'll see in just a moment I do my baby hair. By the time you add like product like your foam lotion and stuff, it'll come right up. It just makes for a messier install. So please blow dry and bond your wig down on a cool setting. That hairspray that you're using does not like high heat when it comes to bonding your wig down. If I haven't already mentioned, please subscribe. It'll help me out so much. We just hit 250,000 subscribers, which is a huge milestone here on this channel. I'm on a road to 500,000. I know it's going to take us a while, and you know, it's a bit ambitious, but we're going to claim it. We're going to reach 500,000 in 2021. So go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Tell a friend to tell a friend, because again, we're trying to do some black girl magic stuff here on this channel. Here we're going to do the baby hair. Again, I like to switch up the products here and there. Typically I would use a mousse / foam lotion, but today I did go with an edge control, and this was literally one of my favorites whenever I do use a edge control. And I decided to go with baby hair. I don't know why I did this. Maybe I do know why, because I love baby hair, but this one can definitely go without. I also opted for this twisties. I'm going to do some twisties, 2 at the top, and then I'm going to turn it into like a bun. So go ahead and rock with me and see how that comes out. Here I'm going to use a wax stick just to go ahead and smooth out the crown of the head and the lace and kind of make this parting look super, super, super good. Okay, so I'm gonna do the sideburns here. You guys see how nice the sideburns look without any, you know, soup or anything like that. Definitely recommend leaving them like that. It looked really good, and I went ahead and decided to do like the little swoop sideburns. I kind of thinned it out just ever so slightly, but I didn't do too much. Now the reason I didn't thin it out more is because I've already bonded it down, and because I'm using a non-glue adhesive to go ahead and continue to tweeze and pluck at it, it's gonna just lift and then create another step for me to do to rebond it down, and I didn't want that. So if you are in the beginner stage of bonding your wigs down and you're not necessarily a professional, I'd highly recommend you do your wigs in 2 steps. Like the first day, you kind of, you know, meet your wig, get to know it, you know, do what you can to kind of customize it and make it look good for you. And then, you know, take a break, take a day to kind of just wear the wig and, or, you know, sit it on a mannequin head and see what it looks like and how you feel about it. And then the next day you can go back in and, you know, like thin out the sideburns, for example, or switch up the parting, or switch up, you know, from baby hair to no baby hair, or vice versa, and just kind of play with it. And that's the best way to get better and better at, you know, styling and installing your wigs. It's just to, you know, take your time, work in steps and sections, imperfections and just, you know, perfect it the best you can without rushing or getting yourself frustrated. From here, I'm going to go ahead and begin the process of styling the hair. Now, you guys can see I did the twisties and the top knot. We're not going with this. For some reason, I just wasn't feeling it on this particular day, and I decided, you know, to go for a full center part. But I am happy I kind of gave you a semi-style so you guys can see how this one will look styled. But in the meantime, I am, you know, using my product to go ahead and work in and play with the actual texture of the hair. The texture is super beautiful. I'm going to show you in just a moment that it is very minimal shedding. And as you guys can see that parting right there, without even adding any product, it looks really, really good. Now I went ahead and formed my center part. I kind of let the hairline dry down, and that makes a huge difference. You gotta have a scarf. You gotta have a good scarf, a go-to scarf for, you know, bedtime, as well as, you know, just when you're laying around the house, and even when you're just bonding and styling your wigs. This is just gonna make a huge difference. There's something about a good scarf, or even if you're into the styling strips, that take your styles, especially like your hairline, to the next level. Here I'm just taking a hairspray and I'm just going to mold the hair in the direction that I want it to go, kind of primp the hair and just make it, you know, best I can to my liking. I'm also going to add some concealer to the parting. You can definitely go in and soften up the baby hair. I didn't do it here, but you guys have seen my videos in the past. You guys know I'll take my rat tail comb and kind of pull apart the baby hair and, you know, trim it down and kind of just make it not so uniform. So that's definitely a step that you can do if you are interested. But I absolutely loved the way this look came out. Definitely very Ashley. This is definitely my style. Super low maintenance and easy to achieve, especially if you're working or rocking a wig from Divaswigs. So make sure you guys check them out. Links in the description box to everything used in this video as always. And so this is pretty much the finished look. You guys seen I was trying to do like the little twisties and the bun situation. It just wasn't working out. It was making the lace lift and I just wasn't here for it. Sometimes you just want a center part and really, really good baby hair, and that's exactly what we got. Now I'm gonna go off camera and kind of perfect the baby hair even more. But I just wanted to come in and show you guys exactly where we're at. This one again came from Divaswigs, and as always, this is their packaging. The wig did come in a bag just like so. As always, they included the signature brush, and they also included some brown wig caps, so you definitely get the free gift with this company. And this here is a full lace wig. I don't want to be able to show you guys because my braids is not on point today. So I don't know what you were able to see, but it definitely is a mess back there simply because my braids are old. I did film a tutorial for you guys on how I do my braid down step by step to keep my wigs flat, my natural hair flat underneath my wigs, and so that should be up later this week as well. I did use different products to achieve this look this time around. Now these are not like brand new products, but I did want to kind of switch it up because I use the same thing every time. So you guys have seen me use this and I've been using this for a while, but I kind of have just let go of it, and I'm pleasantly surprised that I got a tighter hold today with this for some reason. So this might be my new go-to. Not sure yet, but we're gonna try it the next go around as well and see if we really love it. But so far so good. And then I did use the Cantu, which usually I use the Cantu, but I never use it alone. Whenever I use a cream, it's usually the Aussie Moist, and I did like that, but I kind of like the Aussie Moist more just because you require less to get the look that you want. And then of course, as always, I just use water to spray the hair down. Now the hair is still in drying mode, and I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have to take a break before I take my pictures because I think my baby is waking up at this moment, which is a lot. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Oh yeah, there was also a dust bag. So the wig came in that clear bag, and then the box, and then included this fresh dust bag. That way when you store your wig, you can kind of keep it in something nice, cute, and sleek, and simple, and easy to conserve the wig in. I'm also trying out a new foundation. It's the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk, and I think I'm a little extra luminous, so forgive me for that if I am. I am going to go in and add a little bit of powder to make it a little bit more realistic, and that's pretty much it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Again, you guys know I work with Divaswigs all the time, so I definitely stand by this company and their hair. It's always on point, and even when I sell my gently used wigs and my wig sales, you guys always seem to love the wigs that came from Divaswigs. So I hope you guys check this one out. Of course, it's listed and linked in the description box, as well as lists and links of everything I used to achieve this look. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, share this video with your friends, and as always, I'll see you in the next one. Smooches!